Welcome to Stacy J Studio. Like, subscribe, and care to share. Hashtag fridaysews is today. A little about my life. A week sewing in my room. Next week, what I might just do. Mr. Christopher might barge in. Mabel and Willow's barks begin. It's the crazy house here on YouTube. I love to share.
What's up, Doc? Welcome to Stacy J Studio. I'm gonna go get Stacy J. In the meantime, keep bugsing. Keep bugsing. Okay. Shake your tail feather. Check me out. Shake your tail feather. Keep bugsing, people. I'll go get Stacy J so she can talk to you today for Friday Sews. Hey, I'm Stacy J. I guess you guys have just seen Bugs. If you have, let me tell you, he's just dashed up to the fridge and grabbed all my carrots, and now he's off with Elmer Fudd. Those bunnies, I don't know. Welcome back, anyone that's been here before, and welcome to anyone that is new. Yeah, don't normally start the vlogs with Bugs on there. Let me just say, I don't know what got into him today. He's been quietly in my studio for a while now, and finally he's popped his corks and gone a bit, you know. So Friday Sews, hashtag Friday Sews is a hashtag that was started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room to bring like-minded people together to talk about sewing, crafting, knitting. Even some people walk in their gardens. Now, I don't really do gardens. I like them. I don't do them. Well, except for the pond. You know, we have the pond. And my big boy, Alexander, I think he might have had a wave in one of the last ones. He actually comes by and he mows the lawns and he whippersnips for us. And now, apparently whippersnippering is not used in this country either. It's called weed whacking. I don't know. It's when you get the little tool and it spins its little thing and it cuts the edging down. So we call it a whippersnipper. Well, I call it a whippersnipper. So he comes and does that for me. So that's about as close as I get to gardening. So with our hashtag Friday Sews, we usually start with, or we don't, we have 3 subjects we usually cover. What have we sewn this week? What have we got planned for next week? And a little bit about life. Normally my life is taken over, but today I will say, I have sewn something. Woohoo! I said it today, around lunchtime, because I hadn't sewn anything, except for maybe making Bugs' ears stick straight back up. Let me just grab Bugs again. Don't tell anyone, I've beheaded him. So Bugs was gifted to me to fix because his ears went all flopsy. Now his ears went flopsy because they were put on his ears. Okay, and my darling, Mr. Christopher, came up with a fantastic idea. And so we've got his ears erect now. And we've also got his fringe. His little fringe was flopsing forward too. So that's all been sewn back into place. His ears are reattached here. They had come out. The stitching had come out. And he is now ready to go back and be ready for whoever's going to wear him on the parade that goes down Petone Jackson Street for Christmas. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned to you, but Miss Christopher and I have before, for a few years actually, played Mickey and Minnie. And I have given a vlog out where Mickey and Minnie have met some people at the airport. And it took us, the flight was delayed and we were there an hour prior to the airport, and it took us almost 2 hours to get out of the airport because everybody wanted photos. So, and it was so much fun being them, to the point I was flossing. You know, the floss where you, hang on. No. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Don't remember. Right, so while I wave my arms frantically about in the air, let me tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing another hack of the Fern Bird from the Sewing Revival. This hack just gives me the sleeves come down elastic, V-neck, straight down. This beautiful fabric was gifted to me by Georgiana. Depends, I guess, who you are, how you say it. From, I want to say Tasmania now, and I don't even think I'm right with that. Australia. So I have this lovely top. I have not worn it yet. The reason I can wear it today is because the heaters are on. So yes, and I've been wearing my Embrace Me cardigan, because I got the heaters on, I can take it off in here and feel free and nice and pretty without having a great big, well, actually the Embrace Me cardigan isn't a big cardigan, but it's a little bit big on me at the minute. And for my pants, I've just got my pair of my roughed up jeans that were, I think there might have been nil bleaching done on these, or maybe a minimal amount of bleaching done on them. Right, so that is what I am wearing today. Now I'm going to put some photos up on here of what I have made today. So I came to you on just the community page and said, what is your favorite t-shirt pattern? I have got a list, lovely list that I'm going to go through. I've already gone through and had a look at them, and I'm going to go through them in more detail at a later date. But in the meantime, I was going to throw some fabric out, some brown fabric. I was going to throw it out because it was 1.5 meters. I didn't know what I was going to make with it. Yeah, I wasn't 100%. What am I going to make with it? I know Mum's used it, and I don't know if I was going to make something with it. So Mum had some, I had some. So I made a t-shirt. Just a little V-neck t-shirt. Okay, all with, it's got the stitching around the cover stitch around the sleeves, the bottom, and the neckline. I think I showed you all those in reverse order. Now this is on the Crafty platform. I've been a member of Crafties for probably 14 years. I was one of the members that went through all the changes that Crafties had. They actually still had the tutors talking to you when I was a member. And I was upping my game for sewing because, well, there's a few reasons. Actually, I think it's longer than 14 years. I think I was even living in Auckland, which was probably 15 years ago. So yeah, I think I've been a member for quite some time. And they had a t-shirt, knit t-shirt pattern, and I decided to print it out, as you do. So I've had this t-shirt pattern for quite some time. I wasn't huge on, I started sewing with knits, but I wasn't huge on sewing knits. Once I went to woven, it was like, once you've had, just couldn't go back. I just loved the whole structure of the woven. So I thought I needed to pull my finger out and do that. Now I purchased a cover stitch machine, and then I started getting more and more into the look. So I picked the V-neck for today. It's just it looks like it's got ribbing around the neck, but it's just this little ribbing. It's got stuff all stretch in it. I wouldn't know what else I would make it with. I think Mum made a sunny top from Stylark. The sunny top from Stylark. And yeah, so, and like I said, I'll put some pictures up here, or I have put some pictures up here. I actually was quite happy with it. So just a little short sleeve shirt. I think because there's no stretch in it, it doesn't, I think I made this size extra large, which gives you a bust of 44 inches. Cannot even start to describe to you what that is in centimeters. Probably 115, 100 and something like that, 100 and up. So I made that today. So what have I made this week? That and bugs. So that's what I've done this week. sewing wise, what have I done this week? Wow. Let me get back to you on that. Okay, so I said that I'm going to show you what I've happened this week. And it all started because I got tired of stuff blocking my way. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to talk about what I've done today. There's bugs. 1 second. So bottom line is I have changed the studio. Okay, so again, the door comes in here. You walk in. I've now moved the Shea Lounge. See, I told you I'd be here to bugs. Shea Lounge, which was over here underneath the TV. I've moved it to there. Along here, this beside this machine here, or in front of this machine, it ran long ways, was my walking foot, which I've put there. So I will actually walk with this backwards so I don't make you guys dizzy. Okay, so Shea Lounge was there. It's now here. That table was standing right there. I've now moved it to there and stuck that table there, which makes the walkway between the two tables a lot bigger. I was encroaching in my walking space. So I have got behind these curtains, I have got all the fabric that I started to log with Mum. I'll put you over the top. That's some of it. You don't get to see all the shelves. Started to log with Mum when January-ish 2023. She got a cough and so I sent her home. So that table's still there. I've moved the mirror to there, which is okay. So if anyone wants to look at their dresses and things like that, I will move the mirror for them. And of course this swings up and down. And there's all my patterns. They're all my big 4 patterns. And another one at the back, right behind there, is 9 more. Okay, they're full of patterns. And I've got my hutch thing that people want to take off me, but this whole room is basically based around the French looking thing of that. There's my Gonamake, my gonk, yeah, is that what it's called? Okay, from Christmas that I made last year for the Vlogmas. Okay, so I've got these ones still just sitting here. That one's hardly used, so that sits in the corner like a naughty little machine. Used my cover stitch machine today when I did my shirt. Come across here, I've got my embroidery machine behind my lovely flamingos, my iron, and I have a light on beside my iron, so when I turn them off and on, I can turn that off by a button upstairs if I wanted to, but I turn that off and then I turn that off, and it knows I turn around at the end of the day when I leave through the door and that light's not on. It means my iron's off. So I'll just turn that back on, and so I just turn them both on as soon as I get here. Okay, so I have tidied up along the floor. She says, as there's a card on the floor, I'll pick that up. These are my client cards. Okay, she can pick up her pens today, and I need that one. Okay, so tidied up here. As you know, I have filed all of my fabrics, all of them in this wall. Sorry, all of them in this wall. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 pigeonholes down. Okay, so eventually I don't want those pigeonholes. Eventually one day I might have a bigger studio because I need more room to put stuff. So these have all been tidied up. Okay, and I did a lot of filing, so I've made a lot of these folders in the last couple of days. I had one of these envelopes here full of stuff, and it said on the outside to be filed. Some bolts of fabric I have in this room. This is for my friend Johnson came in. She goes, "What are you going to do with this?" I said, "I don't know." So I bought a bolt of it because I don't know. These are all scraps of stuff that I use for my jeans. Also, I have all these patterns in here have now been put on my pattern file system as well, because they're not filed away like all the other ones are filed away. I do need to get each one of those out individually and fix that. And then I literally stopped here. So I used to get all my patterns from Indie Patterns. I used to get all of them in a hard roll cardboard and trace them out. I no longer do that because I get all my patterns from Miss Maud's, yes. So I'm just heading off back to the table and to talk about what else has happened this week. So I'll let you know that on Monday I went out with Mum on the worst day we've had this week. It was horrific. Not as bad as some of the states over in America, and anyone who has any issues over there, I'm sending my love and my best wishes for you, and sorry about what's going on over there. But it was cold. It was a cold spring day, and I managed to walk in it. I think I got wet. Yes, it did rain that night, so I did walk in the rain that morning. So we went out to a kitchen place. Mum's looking at updoing her kitchen. That's in the place that she is in. And I said I'll go with her. I normally drive. She's more confident in these little places. We went over to Pororua and had a look at a place called Prestige Kitchens. And a lovely man called Mark. He owns it. He runs it. His father-in-law owned it to start with, I believe. I think I might have it right. Might not. Mr. Christopher put us onto him. So he showed us what he does, what he has. Mum's all up in the hardware. And then we went, he showed it, she said, what do you have any bench information, things like that? And he had some samples. That's the word I was looking for, some samples. Took us out the back and showed us some samples, and he said, Mum picked one, and he goes, the best thing is to go to the place that makes them, to see the stone, to see, because it had an effect through it. It had a grey, just a tinge of grey on one end of it, but it had this white, lovely moulding through it. What do they call it? They call it something. I'm not a kitchen person. I'm not even going to pretend to try and remember the name of it. And veins, maybe. Anyway. So I said, oh yeah, what's the name of this place? I Googled it, and we jumped in the car, and I said, well, we're going to go there now. Mum goes, really? I said, yeah, we're going to go there now. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get that halfway down the hill. So we'd already booked in. We were going to book in on Thursday morning to see Mark. He was going to come around and do some measuring, and we shot out to Seaview, and we had a look at the bench top that Mum loved, which she didn't love when she saw it had too much grey in it. And she did find another one, and it is called, I want to say Beethoven, wrong thing, Mona Lisa, no, it's called something else. So I've got photos in my phone, because I took photos of everything that Mum liked the look of. And so we went and had a look at that, and then we wingled our way back to Petone, and we might have ended up in the clearance shed fabric shop, the fabric clearance shed. Yes, we went there because they said a few weeks back that they should get their new fabrics in a couple of weeks. Well, apparently it wasn't a couple of weeks, it's about 5 weeks, so we've got about another 2.5 weeks to go before their new summer fabrics comes in. So we went there. Mum found some fabric. I saw some fabric I loved, but every 71 centimeters, every 79 centimeters, 5 centimeters, about that, not that, because that's not 75, there was a glitch down the fabric, so it's like an ink dye run. It was a viscose, and it was a printed viscose. And yeah, so she said, oh, if you can get it out for, I said, no, I'm not spending, I think it was $24 a meter or $16, something like that, a meter, for me to have to cut around that. No way, and nor should it be full price. So I had looked at the pink cutaway, and I had a look at the green colorway, and I didn't feel it like I did the blue one. So I said, no thank you. Mum did say, though, she did say, can I just say something? And I said, what? She said, are you just buying for the sake of buying? To which I turned around and said, Mum, you're not allowed to say that to me. she understood. It means that we aren't to say things like that to each other because this is our thing. So she said, okay. I didn't buy it. I did hum and ha. I did not buy it, but I kept going back to the blue one, even though the green one looked stunning. I just didn't feel it was going to pep my step. So then we came home, and most of the day was gone by then. And then the Tuesday, I've got it all written down. So last Saturday, I don't know if you saw my haul, but last Saturday I went out with Mum, and as it was Dad's birthday, I went out with Mum and we went shopping. Thank you. Did you see the man? Did you see the man come down? Anyway, package. So he's scared of the dogs too, so it's really lucky the dogs did not hear him. Anyway, so I'm excited. What did I got? What should I have? Keen to know. So then, Saturday we went out shopping. We started off at Lincraft. Actually, Mum was there first, so started off at Lincraft, and we spent money, and then we went back to Mum's and we toasted Dad. So then Sunday, we've got a secret squirrel thing going on here at the minute at the place. Mainly secret squirrel, I'll tell you guys, but Queenie will know, and then she'll know, and I want to surprise her. So something's going on around the house somewhere, and Mr. Christopher's working hard on it. And on Sunday, AJ, Johnson's husband, came and helped him. And he's now gone and bought himself a tool that Mr. Christopher has because he enjoyed playing with it. So boys will be boys. That's all I got to say about that. Always can borrow ours, but he's gone and bought himself one, which is so cool. Which is really good because they really complement each other. They work well together, which is really cool. Then Mr. Christopher came down with an illness. Now, we did a couple of swabs, but one showed the faintest of faintness of faints, COVID tests, faint line, and then we did it again and there was no line. So he's been at work all week, the poor thing. People have kept away from him. He's been working on one particular property that he said, look, I've got a cough. He had a cough and a sore throat. And she said, well, keep away from me. So, he goes and does his work and she leaves him alone, which is how it should be when tradies are doing their jobs, instead of people like hovering over them all the time. Anyway, so he's felt a bit run down this week, which is not good for me because I have to wake him up to get my coffee. And before anyone has a hiss, he makes my coffee every single day. And if I have two, he makes them both, okay? If I drink alcohol at night, he makes my beverages. I don't know, it was a law that he wanted, and he started it. He wanted that special coffee machine, so he makes my coffee. When he goes away, I don't have coffee. Sometimes I do because I only drink black coffee, but I don't do the milk thing. So come Monday, yep, like I said, we went out and we had a look at all this kitchen stuff and things, and I'd left the dogs quite well alone for a while for the day, and it was a horrible day. I actually Mr. Christopher drove over to drop a portable shower off because he has a shower and a toilet for when they do renovations of bathrooms, so they loan out. And so he went over to Mustard and hooked that up, and he took the dogs for a drive with them. So this is the first time they both went out with their dad and drove. Now, I think Mr. Christopher has seen vomit in the back of the car, and possibly that Mabel might have been sick on the windy roads over the hill. So Tuesday come along. So it's sort of like a bit of a tie when you go and spend the entire morning or part of the afternoon. You kind of come back and there's no momentum. You don't sort of do anything. So I kind of didn't. Might have folded a few things. Might have just kept filing some fabrics. So I just kept getting the fabrics out and doing those. So I think I did a lot of that. I believe I'm up to over 200 fabrics filed now, over 400 meters of fabric filed, and that's just in that little pigeonhole. 400 meters of fabric. So then Tuesday morning I spent the day doing more bitsy stuff around. I really felt unaccomplished this week, I guess. Really unaccomplished. By Wednesday, I started to think about more about the room, and my brain started talking about what I could do with it. We got no PowerPoints down the TV side, so I can't shove my my machines over the other side or anything like that. So Wednesday came, and it was Victoria's last dental appointment to go in and have her free dental. Her last free dental appointment before she is 18. Samuel had his the week before. 2 weeks before, so she got booked in and she went and saw the dentist. So that was funny. She got her tongue sucked by the suck machine. She's about Peter Pants laughing when she hopped in the car. She tried to keep from laughing, but she hopped in, and it's so good to see people laugh with no inhibitions, just laugh. Now, I love laughing, and I'll laugh till I fall over. I have laughed with Johnsy coming out of a movie. We laughed so hard, I had to sit down on the step. We were laughing that hard. I'll laugh in a movie theatre if I go to the movie by myself. I love to laugh. I love to joke around. I love to have fun. And it was so good to see her laugh and to hear her laugh. It was magical. I loved it. Anyway, so I dropped her off at school. On the way to, I had to go to, I bought her electric toothbrush. So I said, what sort of toothbrush you want? You need a new one. She goes, oh yeah, I'm sick of the natural ones. She just gave them a great big whirl for a few years. And she just she just wasn't happy with it. So I said, electric? And she goes, yeah. And I said, electrics are really good. It doesn't give you gum receding or anything like that. So she said, yep, I'll grab one of those. And she's got a gap in her front teeth down the bottom, and she's got this little thing that's going to clean out anything there. So I went to the bargain chemist, and then I went to change over my scissors from Lincraft, the ones that had the nick in them that when I first bought them. So I've got some beautiful scissors now. I've even used them. So I swapped them out, said a quick hello to Gabby, because I haven't seen her for ages. I haven't been into Lincraft for ages, except for, the Saturday before. And then I shopped through, dropped some stuff off at the hospice, or not the hospice, at the Hub Social, and that's where I drop my stuff off, because they are a fair dinkum charity place. They also have low prices on their stuff. They don't hype them up. I've actually just read something in the local Neighbourly recently about the obscene prices that they do stick them into in secondhand shops. Considering they get the stuff for free, the stuff is just staying there because people won't buy something that you can buy brand new from Kmart for less than what they're charging. So so I always go to the Hub Social. It's great to catch up really quickly with Veld as well. Veld, if you're watching, hi. And then so I come back here on Wednesday, and I kept doing my do. I didn't hang around with Veld, which normally I do. But I came in, dropped off, had a quick chat, and then left. And I came here and I kept going, and that's when I rearranged everything. Victoria walked in that day and said, you know what? I don't know if I like it. And I said to her, you know what? I don't know if I like it yet. So getting used to it. Then Thursday came, and I had to think about what the dates were. Next week is, the 20th today. I've got, I think, maybe 9 days. I don't know what Wednesday is. 9 days for the real reveal for the last of the Porter woven pack dress we are making. I'm making with the collab with the glorious and lovely Erin from Errands Sews. She's currently on vacation at the moment. I have missed her. I haven't contacted her on WhatsApp or anything this week or the last couple of weeks since she's been away, and I have missed her tales and seeing her online. So hurry back, Erin, I miss you. And so I was working out what I was going to do with my pattern. I'm hacking it, if you remember rightly, and Erin is making it to point. I have since done that. I have designed it. I have traced it out. I've done my full bust adjustment that I have to do with everything I make, and I have figured out what I'm doing. So I am halfway through. Do you want to see a sneaky peek? I can show you what color the fabric is. No? You don't? Okay then. So I was working on that this morning, and that's when I decided around lunchtime-ish that I had not made anything this week for me, and I wanted to make something, and so I hunted high and high and low and low and low for the craftsy t-shirt patterns, and I found one which did not have a back attached to it, so I just took the scoop neck front and made it higher. It works, but I have since found it. It was a stick together. Like I said, I've been with Crafties for probably over 15 years. Actually, I'm going to say even 20 years. I lie, probably 18 years. Yeah, I'm just thinking when the twins were born, because I used to buy them when they were on sale, the classes when they were on sale up north. It's just so much fun. I mean, like I said, I read books about sewing. I'll watch people do sewing all the time. Never know what you're going to pick up. Never, ever do you know. Love Angela Wolf. She's on there. I'm also part of her Patreon. I'm a Wolfie. It's something we said many years ago. We're trying to think of a name, and I said, what about the Wolf Pack? And boom, we are the Wolfies. We're the Wolf Pack, and because her last name's Wolf. So yeah, so not affiliated with Craftsies, long-term member, and I enjoy watching it. Cake icings and things like that, or anything like that. Cooking, refurnishing furniture, all that sort of stuff, full of stuff. Right, so let's come up to today. Today is Friday. Today, I did get something in the post. I am gonna go get it because I haven't left here so far, and I haven't left you blank yet, but I have now. Okay, so a while back I was looking at, I know what that is now. I was looking at, I don't know how I got onto it, those stamps, and it was called Noisy Stamps, and it's a little company, a small business in Australia, maybe a husband and wife team. She started it. I think she's from somewhere else, and she moved there, and she, I don't know, decided to design. I don't know the full story. Jump online and do it if you want to know. It's called Noisy Stamps. Okay, and I got a stamp made of the girl on my business card with my business name. And this is the stamp, substantial size. Okay, Noisy Stamps. And I bought an ink pad, which had to come to me, and I received that today. And I took a photograph for Queenie, but I'll try and stick the bag. So the reason I got it is because I have brown bags, so when people get alterations and things done, I fold them all up neatly and put them in a brown bag, depending on what it is, what size it is. I've got 3 different sizes. Anyway, that has got nothing to do with it. And I wanted to put something on the bag. So I came across this, and relatively cheap. And I think it was 89. It cost me 110, I think, all up. And that was including postage from Aussie to here. And I felt grown up. As I said to Queenie, I said, I feel like a grown up. Because after 5 years, tomorrow is my 5-year anniversary of being in business by myself, and exciting. And yeah, after 5 years, I feel like a grown up. So I can stamp a bag with me on it. Normally I was just sticking a "hey, thanks for your business" kind of sticker on it. So feeling so cool. So what else have I got in the post this week? I finally put all my ball bearings in one sock, and I have got printed patterns. Now, I couldn't make my girlfriend's skirt for her birthday because I hadn't printed the pattern. I have all the patterns printed now. I've got the Barry woven pants. Now, I get these from Miss Maud's over the other side, over the Wairarapa, and she is in Greytown. And when I say she, I mean they. She's in Greytown, and $6.50 for 1A0 coloured pattern. If it's coloured, if you send it coloured and it's coloured, they'll print it coloured. They will look at it if it's like 3 lines. They won't do it in coloured. That's just silly, ridiculous. they also say, do you want us to print the instructions? And if you've got the instructions there, you just pop it down, say yes, and there's no extra charge. It is in black and white, is what it is. You don't need that in colour unless, you know, and I have printed my own ones out that I wanted in colour, like especially the Pattern Emporium ones, because they have a massive 20, 40, and I won't send that to them. If I have something and I know that it's like 15 pages afterwards that are just pictures, I'll say don't print past page this. Be respectful, really, isn't it? Okay, so the Walk Boldly pants. The Walk Boldly pants. Bohemian wrap skirt. That's the one I was waiting for. That is the one I've been waiting for. Hopefully Stacey won't watch it. The Harriet jacket. Now, remember my precious fabric I was going to make with the fabric that I got from Julie from Melbourne. I was going to make the Harriet jacket, and then I came across that and realized that it was the size of bracket above what I needed. So I bought a new one, and now I have it printed off so I can make that now. There shouldn't be anything stopping me. The Columbia's leggings. I am walking every single day. I have one pair of leggings. I do have short leggings. Nicks. We used to call them nicks when I used to instruct aerobics. Anyway, I had nicks, but I won't walk in them because currently we're bouncing from 1.6 degree temperatures to 10 degrees. So yesterday was 1.6 degrees and today was 10 degrees. So yeah, I was very, very cold yesterday and didn't warm up. My phone on my thing was telling me it was 7 degrees. Liar, pants on fire. Got it handled. That's a bag, I think. Sunday Active. Right now, Sunday Active shorts are shorts where they split at the side and you pop your phone in. I walk with my phone all the time on my hip, and I have my glasses in my pocket just in case I have to read something. Normally I can do everything without glasses on, she says, with glasses on. And I have I wear earplugs and listen to music. Otherwise you hear me go because that's, yeah. The wreath woven. I have the bob woven. Mum wants the bobs. I got bobs and Barry, so she can pick what she wants to make. The fennec. Yep, the fennec. I'll say that 15 times, shall I? The Tommy jean skirt. Now, I was listening to the glorious Lizzie from Dizzy Quilts and Sewing. Sorry, Izzy, if that's wrong. And she opened her pink. Yes, the pink box. I don't get those. It's a fortune just in freight. And she said she got this most beautiful denim, and all I could think of was me making the Tommy skirt with it. I thought, oh, that denim looks absolutely gorgeous. She's going to make her daughter a shorts, bibs and brace set. I think I heard that right. The Harry woven. Now, this Harry woven is one of the latest in the style arts. It's got the little gathering under the bust. Yes, I know, Jackie. Not what you want. I picked at it because, was it the free one or was it the new one? There must have been a percentage off or something, but I picked the Harry for funsies. And I've got the Mary Shift, which was the free one. And I have the Sweet Talker bubble sleeve from Pattern Emporium. So that's a nice big thick one. That's like getting a uni paper saying that they'll let you come in and do that. So I received that today. I put it in 2 days ago, but I had 14 different patterns, and it was sent lunchtime between 12 and 1, and I think there is a cut-off. If you send it, you usually get it the next day. So although I did it on Wednesday, I knew there's a possibility I wasn't going to get it till today. So that's what I have received, and that's what I have done. And next week I'm going to finish off my Porter woven. Next week's a me week. I don't want to spend any time working, actually I lie. I have done a carrier, which is one of the safety vests that they wear at Parliament. I have fixed the zip in that, and I've been given the permission to fix the zip in the other one, which is actually more work because of the way they ripped it. So I'm going to put girth on the zip, and then I'm going to make the zip base and then sew it into the thing. I can show you if you want, but I'm not going to. Anyway, so I do have that to do, and I will do that, and I will, yeah. But I want to have a me week next week where I concentrate on just sewing for me and being me and having a facial, maybe having a massage. I'm actually definitely having a massage, possibly a facial. I have just come to terms with my skin is no longer sore to touch. So, yay. It was about Wednesday, maybe this week, I could get up and scratch my neck in the morning without it going, oh. So, yay, skin is calming, it's farming. So, yes. And then, so this weekend, I believe AJ is coming back to help Mr. Christopher. And I will probably sit in my studio tomorrow. The day I launched, it was a horrible cold day, but we had a great day. And it's looking like it's going to turn out like that again for tomorrow. But either way, heater's on and my head will be down, my bum will be up, and I'll be sewing. And I might very well still get to make something. That is a whip sitting here waiting for me to make. So I might finish that tomorrow. Who knows? Okay, so next week's up in the air. I will have a lot more to show for you myself on Friday next week. I might even do it Thursday because my massage is about 4 o'clock Friday next week. No children next week, just Mr. Christopher and I, which we love our children, but not thinking about what to cook for dinner is really also adorable. So that is me, guys. I've gone well and truly over my expenditure time again, as I do. Chatter. Just when I think I have nothing to tell you, I can't shut up. Bugs obviously hasn't done a reappearance with his head attached. So I believe next Tuesday I'm having coffee with the adorable Vicky, my good friend, and she'll be taking Bugs away and taking care of his ears when she does it and giving it back to Bianca. But if you are in the area, local, on the day that we have the Mr. Christopher is ringing. Oh, he stopped ringing. I didn't hang up on him. I went to, but I didn't. And yeah, if you're in the area of the Christmas parade, it's always funsies. Go down and have a look. You'll see Bugs. His ears will be just primo. And his little hair. I'm really stoked about that. I wonder what the wire was. It was sticking out. And I went, oh, I think it's meant to make the hair stand up. Anyway, so that's me. Enough of my jibber-jabbering, and I will let you guys go. I am going to start getting on board with more vlogs. I seem to, if anything, gone backwards in my subscribers. Sorry if I've lost you. Sorry if you don't want to join this wonderful group of people that I have. But if you do like my content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bells. That will let you know when I put out another vlog. Like I said, I'll be getting back into it. I think the claustrophobicness of the room was getting to me, and now I feel that I can see. I can see clearly now. The room is tidy. Stay well, stay warm, stay dry. Keep cool, keep on sewing. Hydrate. And have no regrets. I'm going to go see what's in my box out there. Excited. It's nothing sewing related. Otherwise, I'd open it in front of you. But it is Le Rêve. Le Rêve, look it up. It's perfume. Beautiful. Thanks, guys, heaps for watching me. I really appreciate it like you don't believe. I love it. And if there's anything you want to see in my content, just let me know. You know, I'll put it out there. Might bring the monthly makes back soon. Thanks, guys. Take care. See ya.
Subscribe, like, and share, just to let me know that you care.